Aiman Arif bin Mazlan. So today I would like to talk about what is unemployment in general. In this era of globalization, unemployment has become an issue and a global phenomenon around the world. No matter how poor or wealth the country might be, it will typically experience an uncontrollable unemployment problem. Unemployment is a general problem faced by all countries in the world today. Whether the effect is critical or under control, the effect of unemployment could give various negative impacts on the government community and towards individuals. If the community keeps growing, then the unemployment rate will grow too. Next, we will go to issues and problems. Recession usually results in declining jobs, and it is difficult to find full-time work that offers promotion and training opportunities. In a review of research related to the effects of recessions on youth, the effects are different between graduates' area of studies or subjects. In more rigid labor markets conditions, the scaring effects of unemployment could be larger to flexibility to move from lower-paying employees to higher-paying employees will catch up to the rate was heterogeneous among different areas of studies. Next, during tough times, workers face the trade-off between low-income jobs and no income due to unemployment. But when accepting a low-income job, they might face challenges to further bargain for higher wages because their starting pay is usually used as a baseline to negotiate future salary. Those who can afford to wait, for example, those with financial support from their family, might be able to postpone their entry into the labor market by upskilling or continuing their education and only look for jobs when conditions are better. However, not all workers are privileged enough to do this, so they might find another alternative to make sure they can go further for their future.
Next issue of unemployment is discrimination of races. This issue of unemployment is exacerbated by the persistent problem of racial discrimination, which continues to cast a dark shadow over job market globally. Despite advancements in societal attitudes and legal framework, racial biases still seep into the hiring processes, hindering equal opportunities for all. Individuals from marginalized racial background often face systemic obstacles that limit their access to quality education, training, and employment opportunities. Discriminatory practices, whether overt or subtle, perpetuate cycles of unemployment among certain racial groups, depriving them of economic stability and exacerbating socio-economic disparities. Addressing unemployment necessitates dismantling these discriminatory barriers, fostering inclusivity, and creating environment where individuals of all races can contribute their skills and talents to the workforce without fear of prejudice or bias. Only through concerted effort to eliminate racial discrimination can societies hope to achieve genuine equality and reduce the scourge of unemployment for marginalized community. Other than that, the pervasive issue of unemployment is significantly influenced by a critical factor, which is skill mismatch. In an era of rapid technological advancement and evolving industry, there exists a widening gap between the skills possessed by the workforce and those demanded by the job market. As technology continues to reshape industry, individuals with outdated or inadequate skills find themselves ill-equipped to secure gainful employment. This mismatch not only hinders personal career growth but also contributes to a broader economic challenge as employers struggle to find qualified candidates for available positions. The absence of alignment between the skills of the workforce and the needs of the job market underscores the urgency for comprehensive education and training reforms. Bridging the gap between skills in demand and those available in the workforce is crucial for reducing unemployment and fostering a resilient, adaptable labour market.
Moving on to the last issue of unemployment, which is gender stereotype. In Malaysia, gender stereotypes significantly contribute to unemployment in three key ways. First, biased hiring based on gender assumptions. These stereotypes create unfair biases in hiring process across different industries. For example, the stereotype that women lack technical skills in the technology sectors reinforces gender-based biases. This false belief lead to qualified women being overlooked during hiring, making it harder for them to get good job. Second, stereotype about leadership. This stereotype create wrong perception in which women can be good leaders. This make it hard for women to move up to higher position in companies. Lastly, caregiving stereotype impact work-life balance expectation, especially for women. This stereotype spread belief that woman's commitment to her career change once she become a mother. Generally, it making harder for women to get job. In Malaysia, like in many places, all of these stereotypes are holding back women and creating unfair obstacle in the workplace. Now, turning our attention to the implication of unemployment issue. The main implication of facing unemployment in Malaysia is people having financial hardship, stress and choose to create social isolation. These three things are interconnected. Financial hardship resulting from unemployment poses a significant challenges for individuals and society. When someone loses their job, the immediate loss of income make it difficult to meet daily needs. The pressure to pay rent, buy groceries and cover bills become a daunting task. As financial hardship hits, stress becomes a friend for the unemployed. The uncertainty of finding a new job adds an emotional burden contributing to increased stress level. This stress also stemming from the fear of inability to support oneself and one family. Additionally, the financial struggle and stress associated with unemployment in Malaysia contribute to social isolation as individuals find it challenging to maintain connection with the stress of leading to a withdrawal from social activity and strained relationship.
So the next part is implication of rates poverty in increasing in Malaysia. As we know, poverty is typically present in both urban and rural areas. Being accidentally precise is the definition of poverty. Extreme problem like poverty and wealth inequality persist in Malaysia. Economic growth is unquestionably impacted by any increase in poverty and income disparity. The Malaysian government has made enormous effort to end poverty and close the income disparity gap that has existed since the 1970s. However, it's still lingering to this day. Between 2019 and 2022, the nation's urban poverty rate rose from 3.9 to 4.5%. The Department of Statistics Malaysia (DOSM) published the 2022 Household Income and Expenditure Survey, which showed that within the same time period, the incidence of poverty in rural regions fell from 12.4% to 12%. Not even that, the COVID-19 pandemic caused a 0.6 percentage point rise in the composition of health expenditures in 2022, with a portion of that increase going toward the purchase of medical supplies such as face masks, disinfection solutions, and COVID-19 test kits. Therefore, Malaysia's national unemployment rate has stayed essentially constant at 3%. Despite being good level from an economic standpoint, the country life expectancy does not appear to be optimized by this level of unemployment. Alright, the next part is implication shortage of skilled workers in Malaysia. The lack of skilled workers is one of the main issues the Malaysian construction industry is facing. Due to its reliance on labour, Malaysia's construction sector has identified a manpower shortage as its primary potential barrier to expansion and long-term viability. One of the explanations for this that although dealing with the money and cutting-edge technology, the construction industry is one of the most labor-intensive. Not even that, building projects must be planned for socio-economic advantages and take into account their influence on the environment and global ecosystem in accordance with the one of the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs). Nowadays, Malaysia is working to move up the economic value chain and lessen its reliance on immigrant labourers with low skills level. Businesses and industries in every area of the economy are being urged to employ more domestic workers and adopt automation in order to decrease the number of low-skilled foreign workers and move toward becoming a high-income nation. In the current situation, the nation cannot maximize its output and export without labour since business and industry are unable to do it. Thus, in order to maintain the low barrier to entry that sustain with high value chain and the economy as a whole, we still require foreign labour and there will a lot of people will still unemployment in Malaysia.
Hi, my name is Nur Awada. For the last implication for issue of unemployment is increased crime and social unrest. For the first one is correlation between unemployment and increased crime rates. Study find a notable correlation between rising state level unemployment rates and increase in 7 felony offences. Initial use of ordinary least square (OLS) regression and later two-stage least square (2SLS) provide a robust analytical framework. Secondly is heightened social unrest linked to the unemployment. Research uncover a compelling link between escalating unemployment rates and heightened level of social unrest. Methodological rigor includes a careful control for observable demographic and economic variable, emphasizing the credibility of the finding. Lastly, impact on juvenile and societal dynamic. Particularly impactful on juvenile, the study emphasized the tangible consequences of unemployment on societal cohesion. Nuanced investigation reveal a more pronounced influence on psychological distress, underscoring the broader societal and individual implication of economic challenges. Let's move to the suggestion in issue of unemployment. Firstly, provide tax break and other incentive to businesses to create new jobs. Positive impact of tax break and economic expansion. Tax break designed to alleviate unemployment-related challenges demonstrate a positive effect on economic expansion. The study focusing on intent to treat effect revealed increased unemployment revenue and asset as a result of the tax break. For diverse downstream effect on tax break, whether for individual or businesses, have diverse downstream effect across sector. Individual focuses break, like income tax reduction, stimulate consumer spending, benefiting retail and entertainment, while businesses incentive drive growth in manufacturing and technology, and for balancing economic growth with fiscal responsibility. Policymaker must carefully balance economic growth promotion with fiscal sustainability and equitable benefit distribution. The interconnected nature of tax break effect underscore the importance of considering their impact on government revenue, budget consideration and overall well-being on the economy.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Fikri bin Muhammad Kudus. The suggestion of issue of unemployment in Malaysia is tackle discrimination. One example of tackling discrimination in the issue of unemployment in Malaysia could be implementing affirmative action policy that prioritizes hiring and promoting individuals from marginalized community, such as ethnic minorities and those with disabilities. This can be done through government's initiative and partnership with private companies, as well as providing training and education opportunity for this group to enhance their skill and qualification. Additionally, creating awareness campaign and promoting diversity and inclusion in the workplace can help to reduce discrimination and promote equal opportunity for all seekers.
Job security refers to the assurance that an individual will maintain their current employment without the risk of being laid off or terminated. One of the ways to increase job security is by creating flexible work arrangement. Flexible work arrangement refer to alternative work schedule or structures that allows employees to have more control over when and where they work. Moreover, job security allows employees to focus on their long-term career goals. They can engage in career development activities such as attending training programs, pursuing advanced degrees, or acquiring certifications. This continuous development not only benefits the individual but also strengthens the workforce and reduces the likelihood of unemployment. Additionally, with the increase of job security, it can contribute to greater employee productivity and engagement. It is said because when employees feel secure in their jobs, they are more likely to be more productive and engaged. It makes the employee more focused on their tasks and long-term projects with dedication.
Thank you to the previous presenter. Now I will discuss on the next suggestion. As we know, unemployment is a global issue that affects people around the world. So, by promoting entrepreneurship, it is one of the best solutions to the unemployment issue as it creates opportunities for new projects and business. The first point, entrepreneurship is a powerful employment creator. It is more vital in today's economy for producing new jobs. And let's say, when individuals start their own business, they tend to hire staff to help them operate their firms. Next one is, by promoting entrepreneurship, it also linked to innovation and technological advancement. Entrepreneurs are well known for their ability to create inventive solutions. Lastly, entrepreneurship contributes to skills development. There are a variety of skills that are required to manage a business, including the ability to solve problems and making decisions. By promoting entrepreneurship, it remains a light of hope in the fight against unemployment. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Karanda binti Kamaluddin, and in conclusion, the intertwined challenge of low wage, racial discrimination, skill mismatch, and gender stereotypes pose a significant hurdle for Malaysian employment sector. Impacting both individual and society at large, this conversion lead to increased financial hardships, stress, social isolation, escalating poverty rates, a dearth of skilled workers, and a rise in crime and social unrest. These socioeconomic difficulties have notably contributed to rising crime and social discontent, jeopardizing community well-being. A diversity strategy is crucial to addressing these problems, with recommendations including offering tax benefit and incentive to companies for economic expansion and job creation. Coordinate, coordinate efforts from the government, corporation, and civil society are essential to implementing this suggestion and fostering a more resilient, inclusive, and prosperous Malaysia, where individuals flourish, business thrive, and social harmony prevails. Thank you.